Hey, happy Thursday. It's Kietha T. Good morning. Let's get this coffee started, y'all. Bang, bang, bang. One more, one more. Now we just wait. We just wait. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday morning. Everybody woke up feeling well. In your right minds, use of your limbs. All that good stuff. Today is another day. I'm grateful. Yeah, where is the time going? I'm sorry if I'm whispering. I'm trying not to wake my mama. I don't know if she can hear me, but I don't want to wake her up. Apparently she's sleeping really good. It's 8:32 and she's not up. So we're gonna try to be a little quiet. And then we're gonna move to another area, y'all. Hang in there. Hey, Gina, how you doing? Little cinnamon. Yo, I almost forgot. Again, I almost forgot. I'm just chilling. What's a good thing to be chilling early on a Thursday morning? Before school, okay. Not too bad after all that cheesecake last night. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see, how can I walk and talk? We're on a run, guys. We're on a run. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? I'm being nosy, guys. I'm trying to look and see what's going on outside in the neighborhood. Y'all see the truck? I don't know if it says go green. It's cool to be green. It's cool to be green. What is that? Well, I guess we'll sit here and see if we can see them. And keep our ears open for Mom. But yeah, happy Tuesday, everybody. So, coffee, words of inspiration. Yep, it's Thursday here too, Gina. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll read about friendships this morning. That's the one that's popping out at me, guys. Jumping out at me. Friendships. Oh my God, did I say happy Tuesday? I thought I said happy Thursday. Well, thank you for the correction. It is definitely Thursday. I don't know where my mind is at, but yes, it's definitely Thursday. Thank you, Gina. All right, so let's talk about friendships. I'm going to read you all a quote. Relationships should be built with friends who can share your ideals and philosophies, friends with whom you can grow intellectually. Friends should not only be able to stand by your side, but also stand apart with an objective view. They should feel free to not side with you when you are in the wrong. Y'all hear that? A good friend will not side with you when you are in the wrong. A friend should take time to know you inside and out and appreciate your differences. We're all different. A friend should be loyal and trustworthy. Hello, somebody. Your friend should be loyal and trustworthy. These are the qualities in which relationships should be built on. Loyalty requires that your friend sticks with you no matter what. And then she's referencing Proverbs 17 and 17. And it says, a friend loves at all time, and a brother is born for adversity. Friendships. All right, so she says relationships should be built with friends who can share your ideas and philosophies, friends with whom you can grow intellectually. A good friend will want to see you grow, prosper. They're not going to be there to be a hindrance. They're not going to be there to try to hold you back. A good friend won't be somebody that's going to be jealous of you progressing. She also says that they should not only be able to stand by your side, but also stand apart with an objective view. Okay, so although, if you're like me, and most people we share the same similarity, it can be a thought, it can be something that we want to do, whatever. And our friend will share their opinion and tell us the reasonings why we probably shouldn't do a certain thing or say a specific thing. And we're in our feelings, we don't want to hear that, because most of the time we form our own opinions. We've already made up our minds. We know what we want to do, and we don't want anyone telling us anything differently. We don't want to hear it. Excuse me, y'all. You know, we don't want to hear that you have something different to say. We just want you to be in agreement with what we're telling you. You know, support us, regardless of whether or not it's wrong or right. But she's saying here that a good friend is going to voice their objectives, regardless of whether or not they're wrong, good, or bad. And that's important. We need that. Okay, so this is applicable to you then. I mean, me growing up, y'all, I really didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't let people into my inner circle. Um, and probably I'm still kind of like that. You know, I have associates. I have a few close ones, but you know, nowadays it's so hard. You have to be mindful of things that you share with other people. Um, because there's a lot of folks out there that will pretend to be our friends, and you're thinking that they're trustworthy. I don't know what's wrong with my voice, but you're thinking that they're trustworthy. So you share, you know, some of your most intimate information with them. And the next thing you know, Johnny, Sue, and Bob, and Joe, and George, and everybody else knows what you just told your friend that you thought was so trustworthy. So you have to be very, very careful with that, okay? Um, a good friend will kind of get to know you very well. Um, and you know, my thing is, you can tell who's there for you when you're going through different things in life. When you're going through challenges, hardships, heartbreak, those so-called friends, if they if they don't reach out, if you don't hear from them, those aren't friends, guys. Those aren't friends. Mm-mm. So let's see what else we got. So yeah, use those qualities and apply them as you're building your friendships, you're building your relationships. Um, be careful. But like she said, when she quoted here in Proverbs, a friend loves at all time, and a brother is born for adversity. Bottom line is, they have to be Christ-like, y'all. If they're Christ-like, they'll be your friend because they're going to exhibit Christ-like um, attributes. They'll love. They'll be caring. You know, all that good stuff. So that's it. Friendships. Like I said, for me personally, and I hear this all the time, but I don't know. I'm just a very private person. Um, I don't often share a lot. I can be at my most vulnerable moments, and I'll just like, you know, keep everything bottled up on the inside. I mean, my best friend, my best friend is my husband. My husband. I can talk to him and God. I know that I can tell those two folks, and it's not going anywhere else. But yeah, friendships. That's what I've stumbled on my book today, and that's what I decided to share. And again, y'all, I've been reading words of inspiration from my Dr. Grace Nichols. Typically, I have my Bible next to me so that I can double check what that scripture said. But I don't have it here this morning. It's back there. But other than that, how are you all doing? Can anybody relate to that? What was just said about friendships? Have you experienced telling somebody something that you thought was your friend, only for them to go and repeat what you told them in confidence? So you thought. That's the worst thing ever. Gina, what time does school start? It's another gloomy looking day outside, y'all. But at least it's not snowing. It's not raining. It's so quiet in here. Oh my God. Y'all, I hope nobody stumbles upon this and takes offense to it, but I have friends. Um, I guess I'm just kind of different, you know. I just never been that girl where I tell you everything anyway. No, I'll keep that to myself. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna share that. So here we are on this Thursday morning, talking about friendships. Y'all gotta be careful. So a lot of people will say they're your friends. They don't have the right intentions. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you doing better. It's just a lot of foolery out there nowadays. You got to be careful. And that's not to say that there aren't good people out there. I mean, some people have really good relationships. I mean, like, I know people that have childhood friends. They're the best of friends from school. And I think that's awesome. But I'm just saying, from my lenses, keep those guards up. That's just me, y'all. That's me. I had, who's all these folks coming up here this morning? Y'all better not be blocking my driveway because we're going to have issues. So keep pulling up. I'm back, y'all. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Can y'all see? That's the one thing about people. People don't have respect for other people's properties. Like these people will come in your neighborhood and they will block your driveways. And then if you hit their behinds, what's the first thing they're gonna want to do? Well, sir or ma'am, pull up. We paying for this over here, okay? Don't be blocking. Kietha don't play that, y'all. I will have you towed at your expense, not mine, yours. I always like to watch and see where they're going. That way, you know, if there's emergency, you know where to go. I just have this thing like, just be courteous of each other. And whomever home they're visiting, they should be wise enough to advise whoever is visiting them, oh, can you pull up a little bit more, or can you back up a little bit? You're blocking my neighbor's driveway. That's what I do. Let's see, I had this one friend that I thought were besties. Yeah, Gina, that happens a lot. That's why you have to be so careful with whom you're sharing your personal information with, because you just never know, right? And then, and something happens like what you're saying here, you guys get into a fight, you fall out. You don't know if that person is going to now be resentful and start spilling all of your tea. So y'all look at them. I guess they're getting prep for whatever it is they're about to do. But if they're going to the house that I think they're going to, they definitely could have moved up somewhere. And they are. See, what's the other one doing back there? That's weird. Why did he take his jacket off? Okay, so at least I know where they're going. Oh, you got a lot of new besties. Just be mindful of the message, okay? And you got this, Gina. You got it. The message is not in any way, shape, or form saying that everybody is like that. It's just be mindful. You'll know. You'll know when you have a true friend in your corner. Wow. So it's 9 o'clock. Thank you. We got this, girl. We got this. I'm not losing focus. You're losing focus because you're at the gym. Thank you, Gina. I'm doing my words of inspiration. We're talking about friendships this morning. It says you're my number 2 fan. Okay, so this goes in the order that people come on, I guess. Gregory. Oh, I said I was going to write that number down, but I don't see a pen nearby. That's what it's showing, Gina. It sure is. 266. You're my number 1 fan. 266. All right, you have a great day at school. Nice talking to you. Bye. All right, let's move on to the next task. All right, time to clean up. And we're gonna do that until I finish. Wait, y'all not scoping out my bedroom. I think that's so cool. Look at that. And by the way, guys, I got a video dropping today at 12 o'clock. It's going to be about the Japanese viral, wait, what is it? It's the Japanese viral cheesecake. You're going to see me make it, and you get a little nugget of us taste testing. Be sure to watch that. It's going to drop today at 12 p.m. Eastern time. That's so cool. Looks like I'm doing something like in a cloud or something. Hey y'all. Going to the bathroom? Huh? Let's finish this task, guys. All right. How do I get rid of this? Here we go. Mission has been completed. got something. Gotta get water bottles. Do I need paper plates? No, I'll let him get them when he gets back. I don't feel like reaching for them. Let's see what I'm doing. Let's take this. Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm just doing some routine morning stuff. Let's unload this dishwasher. You good in there, Ma? A lot of noise. Welcome to the live, guys. We're just doing our morning duties. Right now, we're unloading the dishwasher. We did our words of inspiration. If you missed it, I hope you hit rewind so you can listen to it. Rewind, replay. Question. Anybody else, when you wash your dishes in the dishwasher and when you go to unload, you have water on your dishes? Comment below if that happens to you. I don't understand it. I do dry heat, so why are my dishes still wet? Anybody? Let me know. Why are they still wet sometimes, guys? Right. Dishwasher is unloaded. Next thing we're gonna do is let's wash these 2 cups that we have in the sink. Happy Thursday, y'all. If you're just joining, we already had our words of inspiration. We had our morning cup of coffee. And we've moved on to our next daily task. I fixed the bed. That's when I turned you all green in the background. Now I'm back in the kitchen. I know what I need to do. I got this from Amazon. I need to go ahead and wash it so that if I decide to use it, it's ready. Let's leave that real quick. Some things you gotta do when everybody gets up and starts to pull you in 50 directions. So I got this also from Amazon. And at some point I'm gonna figure out how to set up my Amazon store. Yeah, let me go check on my mama. I don't know what she's doing back there. Go see what she's up to. Y'all hold on just a sec. No, that one, I don't trust that one. Cut it off, because the window open. Yeah. And that way, in case he walks in, you don't know. Hey, whose phone stuff are you using? You got I ain't using nobody yet. This right here? That ain't yours. I know they not gonna put it back. Oh, no, that's bread stuff. You was just sitting here. Oh, okay, then it's good. If he left it out like that. Oh, the last time is one. Put this on. I heard it. Put this on. The camera's on. Put that on. It ain't, no, you take it off back here. Oh. Well, we're gonna have to wash these things a little bit later, and then you get me the shower, because I gotta be close by. Come on in the room. Yep, just follow me. Okay, y'all about to be green for just a minute. Come on, Mom, where you at? Where you at? Can I go lay you something out while you? Yeah, I was gonna find that, but yeah. Close the door because you don't never know. I said I close the door because you don't never know. Oh, it's just me and you. But you say you don't know when you're coming back. You got them. So this is your towel, this your rag. And I got your stuff over here. So that rag was on the countertop too? It was in the countertop, that rag was in. Take all your stuff. There's a shower over here. Yeah, when you're ready, I'm gonna be right out here. No, that other one was high. You about to get in. Mm-hmm. Oh, to do so. I'm right here. Huh? I said I'm right here. Oh, I know, but this door, we have to open it. I have to close it. Got to close it over here. You want me to pull the door up a little bit? Mm-hmm. Where you going first? I'm going to shower because I already did my face. So you're not going to do this first? I already did this. I didn't do the teeth. Yeah, I just got a toothbrush. I rather have this done last and get out the door. Welcome to the live, guys. It's Kietha T. We're doing dinner and all right. Let's start. No, she didn't. Well, we thank you for this room and allow us to see nourishment to our bodies. Supplements like guys, we have cheeseburgers, grits, Hmm? Huh? You ready to get in? Let me text Greg. I'm telling. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? Happy Thursday, y'all. was on mute all that time.
Y'all enjoy this, let me know, give it a thumbs up. We can try this more often. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Y'all, hang in there. We almost finished. Then I'm gonna come in here. We're gonna finish with the utensils, and then we are going to make that Japanese cheesecake again, but this time we're gonna make it with the yogurt, okay? Give me just a minute, y'all. Tell me when you're ready. About to make another pot of coffee, y'all. Oh no, Russia ain't got a slowly rolling, girl. Spilling water everywhere. You ready, Mom? Just be careful with them tags. I'm coming. this is the extra small. This one is only 50. So that would be comfortable. Yeah, they just had extra small and they had small. It's until you small, yeah, I hope it's small. Can you put this over your head? You want to see yourself in the mirror? Oh, wait, give me a hand, because then you want to walk without the water. Oh, it's squeezing me. It's squeezing me. Somebody else said me. I don't know. You can do it. Come on, we're going back to your room. You sure you don't need my hand? Wait, hold on.
Hold on. The room's right there.
Wait, I know. Hold on. Y'all see my mama? Hold on. I wanna. All right. Let me take the tags off there. Oh, give me. Is this here? It is? Yeah. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get these utensils washed. Ooh, I just got myself wet. These feel really nice. We'll see how they are when I start using them when I cook. But these utensils feel very nice. I got off the Amazon. Oh, container wash. I don't know about y'all, but when I get something new, everything has to get washed before I use it. So I don't know what goes on in those factories. So there it is. That's my little new kit I got all washed. Yeah, I'm about to make the no bake Biscoff cheesecake, but this time we're gonna make it with Greek yogurt. I'm gonna prep mom's area. think he ate my leftover cookies. Yeah, he ate my leftover cookies. I can't find them. These are the ones I'm going to use in the yogurt, guys. This is the package. And like I said, we already did it with the no-bake Philadelphia cheesecake, but I'm curious to know what it tastes like with that yogurt. Hey, February, how you doing? Good morning. I am doing well, thank you. Well, Ma, he's not back yet, so do you want to start off with just your coffee
Yeah.
until he gets here?
I thought I heard you talking to him.
I'm talking to the camera.
Oh.
I can give you your coffee, you can get your applesauce, and then,
You got no peanut butter?
that's not gonna mess up your appetite?
Huh?
That ain't gonna mess up your appetite?
No, nothing really mess up my appetite no more. Past this thing, I think.
Alright.
There were 2 pieces in there.
I got
it. 2 pieces. So now, let's see where I can put this at. You gonna set me where right
Put
there?
it right here somewhere. And then you sit right here.
Okay. Working this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tell you.
Oh, I hope he's on his way back.
Who that?
Craig, with the food.
I'm gonna sit on down. I definitely got you the banana today.
I'll give you all this, you're not gonna want your...
Oh, no, I don't know my appetite, huh? I can eat.
You want a half a banana or a whole banana?
Oh, no, half of one.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let me give you this.
There's like a plant room over there.
Mm-hmm.
You like a plant room looking across there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I need to do for the potatoes?
What you need?
Oh, I need nothing now.
Except for your half a banana, right?
Oh, that's banana. I got the slice here. I got to give me a bottle of water because I got to start putting water in it. Bottle of water.
I opened it already.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's some sunlight in here.
Mm-hmm. Any nice on there?
Yeah, it looked like it might be cold.
Well, no.
All right, let me get your banana. I'm gonna turn the TV on as soon as I finish this recording, okay? It shouldn't take long for me to make this. Okay guys, as I first stated, now we're going to see what this no-bake or Japanese cheesecake tastes like with the Greek yogurt. I'm going to be using Chobani vanilla Greek yogurt. I'm just making one serving size. I'm going to stir it up. That's what I like to do with my yogurt. Stir it up. I think Greg is back. I'm also going to be using Biscoff butter. I'm just going to put a little bit of this into my yogurt. Start off with about that much. In the microwave. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's Mama's.
Good morning.
Nice out there.
Yeah, it's dull, but it's not as cold. It's not freezing out there this morning.
Good.
Sun ain't out there.
Yeah, I would have got that. Okay, here's your Mickey D's. You need ketchup or anything?
Good.
All right. All right, so we've melted. Ooh, the cup is hot. What I'm gonna do over here in Kietha T's kitchen, y'all know I'll do it my way over here. I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of this right into my yogurt. Give it a stir. Cause y'all know Greek yogurt has that bitter taste. I don't like that, so I want to try to offset it a little bit. what it's looking like. I'm gonna go in with the cookies. And these may have to get cut. Yeah. I'm making the Japanese cheesecake with yogurt.
Oh, you're doing a small one, see?
Yep. You ate my leftover cookies I had in a sandwich bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't think you need them.
I did. I needed them for this.
Well, so what you using?
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I just told Mom as soon as I finish this. I'll be right back. I'll be finished in a minute. Yeah, I'm cutting the cookie in half because obviously the yogurt container is really small. That's what it's looking like, and we're gonna put that in the fridge for about, they say 12 hours, but I don't know. It's 10:30, 11:30. Later on this evening, this should be good to go. So I'm gonna come back and let you all know what it tastes like with the Greek yogurt. We did it with the Philadelphia no-bake cheesecake, and that was absolutely delicious. We did it just Biscoff, we did it with strawberries, and now I'm gonna try it with the yogurt. So, yeah, keep an eye out for my taste test review, which will be forthcoming pretty soon. Anyway, y'all have a great Thursday. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. Have a blessed day. Bye.